Sam. Alright, so we're just going to do a quick game for you first. Could we have a first line of dialogue from the audience?
I really love egg salad sandwiches.
I do love egg salad sandwiches.
I was just going to come say that to you, but I realized I actually hate egg salad sandwiches.
You know what? I'm at a restaurant, and I kind of think that the customer's always right, so...
But weren't you really much happier with a chicken salad sandwich?
Yeah. I'm really...
Thanks. Okay, so there's one chicken.
Yeah, I would be. I would be.
Well, I think that given that you've figured out who you are today,
Yes.
that we can sort of approach this matter with newfound respect and understanding for each other.
Yeah, well, now that I'm buff and have a lip curl,
I mean, that's really all you need, you know?
it really is. I mean, I could be the president. I don't even have to know anything.
I mean, I could be the president if I want to.
Yeah. And I could be your co-president.
You take one sip of that drink and you're like, oh my god,
Right?
we could rule the world, and you could co-rule the world with me.
Co-rule the world. We should rename it to President Co-Rule the World, people. We might need to put it in small print, but it'll work.
You might need to put it in small print, but it'll work. So you can see that we clearly have the big title and then the smaller print.
Small print.
Yes.
Okay. Should we shift the title to be the actual title, or should we have the title in the small print?
Title in the small print. Put
And
everything
we
in
should
small
have the
print.
small print broadcasted to the world. That makes so
What if
much
we
sense.
made it
Yeah.
cursive? What if we made it cursive? Tiny little
Yeah,
cursive.
That'd be so pretty.
It's so
And
much
people,
easier to
nobody
read.
want- No, it's so good. People want to draw people in. They want to come see
Yes,
small
And then
print.
they'll stand there for an hour, like,
Yeah, like, oh,
okay.
see this
And
little-
then while they're reading it, we can sell them tickets.
And then when they're reading it, we could sell them tickets, so that way we don't even have to make trailers for movies or anything. We can just be like, I know.
It's brilliant. You know, what else we can do is we can give them the book
Okay,
that
yeah.
comes with the movie. You know,
Right, yeah, okay, yeah, okay,
okay.
fine.
So we tell them, this movie is based off this book, and you have to read the book first, otherwise you will be woefully uninformed and you will look ridiculous in the audience when everyone else is dressed up. And you have to buy tickets to read the book.
Yes! What if, instead of books, we used Wikipedia pages?
Why is this use the book instead of Wikipedia pages?
Yeah, because then if people want to learn about rabbits, instead of reading like Watership Down, they could read rabbits and be like 10 seconds.
And you know, people can't change the words or anything.
No, it'd be like rabbits are white and brown. Done.
That's so true.
That is so true. Perfect. All right. So then, what else should we put about rabbits?
They're fluffy and
Fluffy?
they hop.
Yeah. Oh, and they've got legs to hop with.
Yes.
What's legs?
Yes.
Okay. What else? What else? What else about rabbits? They have eyes.
They
have
have
ears.
eyes, so therefore they can see better than something without eyes.
Okay.
I mean, logic follows. Just like you have ears, so you can hear better than someone that doesn't have ears.
You are so smart. I can't even, like, how do you do these things?
You know what? I just
Like, what about
practiced.
fish? Fish don't have ears. Can't they hear things?
Don't they have like little tiny holes?
Those ears, though?
Like if they don't have an outside, is it still an ear?
I don't think that's an ear. Are we defining ear by something you hear with, or just something that looks like it?
So are we defining ear by something here with, or just something that exists? Because
Yeah, I think it will work if it's just something that exists. Because, I mean, you have the ear pasta.
right,
And so you don't hear with ear pasta, but it's still an ear. See, I always had a hard time grasping that idea, so I think if we make it just about it existing, people would have a much better time.
and like ears of corn, they can't hear. Oh! This is improvised, guys. Be gentle. So we're going to do a herald for you, and what we need from you guys is something that you might find in a restaurant.
Food. Forks.
Buzzword. I heard forks.
Forks. Shiny metal. Forks.
Better for eating with than stabbing with.
Forks, for when that knife in the road just doesn't cut it.
Forks, not good for soup.
Forks, they have prongs.
Forks! Twirl, senor, twirl!
Forks, when you bang on them, they make a little sound, and then you can hear them.
Forks, so fun to bend.
Forks, spaghetti's best friend.
Forks, sometimes in plastic.
Forks, because there'd be no such thing as a spork without a fork.
Explain to me this, Father.
Yes, my child.
We go to the park and tell the sinners that we are preachers, Father. Will they believe us?
Well, my young priest student, you must know that when you speak to people with closed minds, they often close their minds to your message.
Father, I think that we have the opportunity to create a new path in people's lives. A divergent road, if you will.
But like a literal road.
Well, if we take that exit, the highway, the park, yes.
Right. So what you're saying is that we should make more roads to the park where we could, you know, inspire their closed minds with our open-minded words, and then they will build more roads. I don't follow your logic.
Father, I think that if we appeal to the people of the park, and they find true spiritual haven.
So, if you're bad, you go to hell. But if you're good, you go to heaven.
You see, you can hear the noise that it makes now? When you put the cover on, it makes a noise. And now you try it. You can do this. Alright, first of all, hand goes up, all the way up, and there you go. Okay, you did it. Alright, so now that we've covered drums, I think we can move on to cymbals. So, I know,
Mr. Smith, this is really difficult.
Jenny, I understand this is a lot for one day, but we just covered covers on drums. Now, we're going to do ties on cymbals. So you see how normally you can't pick them up? It like doesn't work?
Yeah.
You put a little tie.
Well, what if you picked them up from the side and just smashed them together?
That's not how it works.
No?
Okay, so if you put a tie in the center, tie on the other one, you pick them up by the ties, and then smash them together.
You could take them and you could tie the ties together, and then you could tie another tie to the ties, and then just shake them around.
Yeah.
And make like the same sound.
Jenny, this is clearly not your area of expertise.
Well, they wouldn't take me in art class, so...
Well, I have another option for you, because art didn't work and music's not your thing. There are other options that a high school girl like you can choose from. I think your best bet is going to be woodshop. It's not that hard. There are some drills and some tools and some things you can cut yourself with, but I think that you, as a person, can handle it.
Okay. Look, see, I tried that last semester, and it went okay.
So,
But the bird that got in my birdhouse, I forgot to not nail under the thing. It got stuck on the nail.
all right. Well, okay. So woodshop's not your thing. What about home ec? You can make a cake.
I haven't tried that one yet.
Home ec.
Hopefully, I won't run that one down either, because I need chemistry. That's why they won't let me take that.
Just really frustrated, guys. I mean, we spent all this money on eating utensils, but this fork won't even eat this water.
That's what spoons are for. So maybe we could take the fork and the spoon and just put it together.
Clap them together.
It's like a spork or spoon.
Isn't that what pants do? make sound.
Yeah, that works, right?
That was more of a gun sound.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe we should just form a band.
That's much easier than eating. Let's just.
I mean,
form
why
a
do we
band.
Our band with utensils and call it the utensil band.
That's genius.
We are so
That's so
smart.
creative.
It is creative. What?
Utensil band. So I'll play like the pans and I'm really bad at making sounds.
You are.
You are.
You are.
You are. You are.
You are.
You are.
Mother.
Yes, my daughter.
Mother Superior, do you think that if we go to the aquarium and we look deeply into the eyes of the fish there, Mother Superior, do you think, Mother Superior, that they will understand the spiritual path?
Well, if you build them paths, they can follow the paths. If you connect the tanks with literal paths, you underestimate literal paths, because then we can put fish signs at the ends of the paths with arrows that lead to food. I don't follow your logic.
Okay, so this is homework 101. It's the basicest, most basic stuff you can do. Basic. Okay, so you have the cake. We've succeeded. Third try with the cake. Now comes the frosting. Jenny, I need you to calm down and you stop pacing. You're freaking me out. Okay, so first.
last week the sewing didn't go well, and
I know. And Jimmy got his finger back on. It's fine. Frosting, there's no weapons. The spatula is like smoothish. The frosting is like creamy. Nothing's going to hurt anybody here. Okay, so write it down. Spatula. Close enough. Okay, cake. Round. Frosting. In a round can.
Okay, so not
Frosting, good. Check.
So-
Check. No.
gosh.
Jenny.
Wait, what if we, so I can fix this. We could just make a hole in the cake. Could be a butt cake, and the
Sure.
frosting go in the middle.
Yeah.
And like
How many
a
days to
frosted filling.
How many days to quarter?
2.
Okay. Alright, Jenny, we have 2 days to fix this. I want you to pass this class just as much as you want to pass this class. So
I
let's
don't want to pass any class.
let's forget Jay, let's forget the cake and let's move on to another aspect. We already tried sewing, obviously that didn't work. So we're going to cover cleaning products. For this you don't have to touch anything, you just have to know the names. Okay, so it's a big blue bottle with a window on it. What do you think it's called?
Toilet cleaner.
Perfect.
He's so good at this. Man, that show's awesome.
Oh my god, I'm killed out there.
Oh, me and the pans, still got it. That's
Oh
okay.
my god.
Yeah, we're famous now.
Utensils. Oh my god, we are in.
Alright, now that we're famous, we can start our sport line
Yeah.
of our celebrity-sponsored sports.
We can put our faces on it.
Because we're celebrities.
Yes.
Oh my
Eat
god,
off our faces.
celebrity-sponsored
Yes.
sports, that is CCC. Got all that alliteration. Yeah, celebrity-sponsored sports. Right?
Where are we gonna sell it? Bed Bath? I don't. Okay.
Bed
What's
Bath.
for there?
Bed Bath. Those do both start with a
BB.
BB. Maybe we should sell them at an Italian place. That works, because that's both CH and CH. I just want some consistency with our marketing plans here.
Well, you know how every band has a star performer?
Which is me, obviously.
No, you know, stop to a minute. You know it's me.
What?
Hey guys,
I thought we stopped.
I'm pretty sure I was the one who,
Yes.
like,
guys, they started
my-
calling me spoon. I don't
my
know.
sweet chopsticks. chopsticks solo.
Why spoon?
Where? Once.
We.
Flu.
Now.
Over.
We.
Rainbow.
We. Now.
Fall.
Hard.
Onto.
Guitar. Francis.
Yes, my dear.
Your Holiness.
I'm
Your
sorry.
Holiness Pope Francis.
Oh, yes! That was really inappropriate of me. I'm new at this. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Your Holiness. Your Holiness, do you think that if we go down to the common people and we tell them all that the aquarium is where they should spend their summer,
Yes.
do you
The
think...
angel fish and
Yes.
such. It's really Please go on.
And the whale.
And the whale. Free
From the
whale.
Bible.
Oh, yes. I'm new at
Do
this.
you... do you think, Your Holiness, that if we tell them to take exit 19 off the highway, Your Holiness, they will go there?
I have to say, I completely follow your logic this time.
Lucy? Okay, so you pulled the car over. We're done with that. And now, we're not going to get back in it. I swear to God, we're not going to get back in it until we go over the concept of red, yellow, green. What does green mean?
You stop, right?
Oh, Jesus, Lucy. Okay, Lucy, I tried. Mrs. O'Donnell talked to me from home ec, and Mr. Burgundy from art class, and I tried. I said I'd take you into my class, and I said, Lucy, that you would be able to succeed in driver's ed, and Lucy, it's not going to happen. I hate to be that bad guy. I hate to be the person that does this. You're not going to pass driver's ed.
Well, I can't ride a bike either, so what am I supposed to do?
You can't ride a bike.
The pedals get confusing. I don't know which one to do first.
Lucy, okay, so you've done wood shop, you've done art class, you've done home ec. Okay. Is there anything you haven't tried yet? You have to have a talent somewhere.
Well, I can't swim because once I kicked a fish in the face.
What
Can't really...
about math? You any good at math?
No, see, every time I use the calculator, it usually just decides not to work, and then I get angry and throw it at kids. So...
Okay, so
That's
math is
kind
out,
of an
math, that's
issue.
fine. Alright, English.
The books, I can't turn pages in anything. Every class I have to have a page turner, because every time I try to turn a page, I usually end up whapping someone. It's
Alright.
terribly uncoordinated. Jeez.
What? Science. No,
Oh,
Bunch of Burners,
gosh,
we're
no.
not doing that. Alright.
And the scalpel incident last year in bio, that was so bad. Johnny's eye. Oh.
So, dude, if you buy our sporks, then you'll get a special spoon knife.
Yeah. Are those your faces on the...
They're back orders. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's just once they kicked me out of the band, and my life took a turn. But I'm fine now. I'm a successful businessman.
You see that? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if you ignore Johnny's face on this one, it's really, I mean, I've had experience with this specific sport right here, and I just think it's really useful, like when you have a tapioca pudding, and I just like sticking Johnny's face right in it.
I'm sure...
I'm sure you would have fun
honey,
with
this is
that
getting
too.
kind of weird.
See, I'm sure Benny would love to purchase your beautiful
Yeah, I mean, where else have you been selling them?
Yeah.
The Taco Bell.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Taquito place.
They make good tacos with fake me. So, I
don't think we're gonna purchase them today just because we don't have any money on us.
yeah,
But
Okay.
I think you're onto something there.
yeah, it's
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go busk with my sporks then.
Hello, show.